Hi guys, welcome back to Otter's RC Garage. Today we are back here at Finish Line Racing and we are back to racing. We got IROC's breakouts and mudbosses. Unfortunately we did break the late model. Rick got caught on a wall and ran it straight down to the end, and we're going to have to really fix that. So we got 4 classes running. Rick's getting ready to go out with his breakout, or Zane's getting ready to go out with his breakout, and then we got up is Rick with his mudboss, and then we got Zane with IROC, and then Rick with IROC. So stay tuned. All right.
6 flat.
So out practicing. Zane's probably going to chase me right down.
5-7.
But I got the car set up.
5-7. 5-6.
I think I do got to raise the front end a little bit. Yeah.
6-2.
Now we're at 6-2. Whoop. Front.
5-9. 5-7. 6-2. 5-8.
So this is some test footage. This is with the head
6-3.
with the head mount. Dang, Zane, good job.
5-6.
Zane
6-5.
Zane run 6 or 5. I can't.
5-7.
I can barely get under 6.
5-8. 5-8. 5-9.
Oh gosh. And
5-6.
that's one out. Whoop.
5-7. 11-7.
I think I need to go
5-8.
left just a little bit more.
8-6. 6 flat.
There we go.
6-7. 6
I was
flat.
fighting the controller. It kept going right.
5-6.
Ooh, side by side on the
5-9.
front stretch. I'm hunting you down.
5-8. 6-1. 5-7. 6 flat. 5-7. 5-7.
I do better when I can.
5-8.
I do a lot better when I
6
can
flat.
chase you down.
Yeah, when you're doing my line.
Well, yeah, because I can't. I don't know when to turn in, so I just wait to see your car turn in. What up, Payne?
5-9. 5-9.
You got distracted. This is one of the new, most exciting classes. This is our figure 8. You run a slash and you basically just lower it down and give it a little bit of camber, and so you can do a figure 8 race fastest. Of course, you got crashes just like that. Cars breaking. Most extreme case we had last week during the main for this class. I think it was lap 5. 4 cars collided in the center, and all 4 of them ended up breaking out. So we went from a 6-car race down to a 2-car race really fast. All right, we got Zane sitting out here running a 5:02 on his first lap. Race just started. Having some camera problems, so I didn't get to catch the beginning of the race. So we got out here Zane, of course, in the Corvette, and we got Bruce. He's running his Chameleon truck body. He's trying that body out. He said it's a little bit heavier. So it's going to be a race between these two today. So it should be some really good clean laps and a good chance for Zane to put down some good numbers. It is points day today. If I haven't mentioned that already, it's our last day for points. Breakout, they're not going to be giving out trophies, but either way, Zane's going to end up, as long as he can place, he's going to get second. Whoop, I think that was Zane broke out there, going a little bit too far inside, but that's all right. It might be tucked a little. Yep, a little. You guys gotta go a little wider on the corners. There you go. A little. Stay out there. There we go. Well, there we go. No, Zane, you're good. Keep it up. Keep it up, Zane. This is part of learning. You just gotta keep off the ice on both sides. Oh, I think he's gonna go in and turn things down. Zane, you're in the race line. You're in the race line.
I just turned it down one.
Bruce 501.
Oh, there we go. There we go. He turned it down just a little bit.
505.
Like I said, I figured he would have to end up turning it down as we got going. Because once you get a little better and you get running better race lines, you're going to be more consistent. So we'll have to see how he does now.
5-1 Bruce. 5-2 Zane.
Okay, so he's at 5-2, so he's definitely can hit to the inside more now. There we go, just like that. Zane's running a little bit lower, so just because he had to turn in there. So we'll definitely get the car set up on this race. Yep, we're in a 5-0 again. So yeah, he definitely could have turned it down and keep his pace. That's good. That means he is getting a little bit better, a little bit more consistent. Whoop, broke out there again. Try and tell him you can only hit the ice on one side. He likes to tuck it in there and hit it on both sides and play the risky game. There, he's going really wide. He'd probably run really slow now. But first race, we're just getting used to it again. He did not actually practice it this morning, but it'll be alright. Also too, I think his battery's holding a little bit better of a charge. We had a little issue where one cell would only come up to 4.17, not up to the 4.2, and I was able to actually get it up to the 4.2. So that might have given him a little bit extra boost for a few extra laps rather than falling off how it normally does. So just do a good clean race, let Bruce run by and run his race. Maybe. There we go. Stay out wide. Oh, it's coming to the inside. Oh, just about got Bruce's tail. Bruce was able to sneak it through there. So I think Zane is quite a bit faster on the corners than the other cars. Having that wing on the back, he's able to keep the car nice and planted. It just sort of maintains the speed all the way through. Notice the other cars sometimes sort of get a little bit of a hop or a skip in the rear axle going around the corner, whereas his always just sticks. 30 seconds to go. We'll have some things to talk about. Do a little bit better in the next heat, but I think this is should be a good day for him for breakout. He's going to be able to learn a lot of things and be able to sort of fine tune his driving. Both running a 5-1. Woo, Zane going wide. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Might have been anticipating the buzzer. There's the buzzer.
You just got Zane done.
And he's done. Good driving for our first heat. We got a couple more before we get to our second.
Spread them out, you probably get a lot better
Alright.
turnout.
Here we are racing the first heat of IROC, and this is the first round for IROC. We got, I think, 5 rounds today for IROC. Whoop. So we got Zane out here in the black and blue. And we got Justin following right behind him in the blue and pink. And we got Bruce in the green and the purple chameleon. Oh, Zane unfortunately up and over. Aiden here in the yellow car going right by him. And Tyler in the orange here. Unfortunately not moving. Not sure what's going on, but he's got, oh, there he goes. He's got a General Lee body, number 01. Tyler rolling again. Zane hoping to do really good this week. Like I said, we came down on Tuesday in practice, and he got his car pretty well figured out. The big thing with him is going to be some patience and making sure you hit that ice at the right time in the right spot. It does look like he's running good and fast. In practice, he was running some very consistent 5.5s and 5.6s. And if he can hold that throughout the whole entire race, that does put him at about a 55 lap pace. Ooh, Bruce, unfortunately, getting into it with Tyler there. That'll unsettle him. Zane now looking to try and get out and around Justin. There he goes. makes the pass. Good driving out of Zane. See if he can put some distance on him. Looks like he is. Putting a little bit of a gap. Oh, some fishtailing. That's going to cost him a little bit. Aiden now looking to make his way. Aiden in first. Bruce in 2. Oh, Justin in 3. Whoop. Oh, Zane getting a little bumped in there. I think Zane's sitting around 4th or 5th. Oh, Zane upside down, and we're going to have to work on that. I think he has his steering turned up, and we're going to have to turn it back down for him. Track has got... Oh, Zane getting in front of Tyler there. There we go. We're back into it. Thought this first race was going to be good. Oh, he's going to have to change his settings. So we thought this first race was going to be really good for him. But unfortunately, I think this track has gotten stickier, which has made him get tippy. Up there goes Aiden up and down, up and over. Zane now getting back into it. He's down to a 42. Bruce down to a 5.3 running a hot lap at the moment. But yeah, Zane down to only about a 43, but that's because he was rolling this few times and because he pulled off for about 3 laps to get his car set up. I think what he did is turned the steering down a little bit. If he gets the steering turned up a little too high, it likes to go up and over. So what we can do is we can turn that steering rate down. What it does is make it so he can't turn as sharp, so he won't roll. So we're sitting right on that limit, and he's pushing his car right to the limit. So hopefully second heat we got it figured out. It looks like today's second heat is going to be key for us. Second and third heats. First heats we're getting the car set up. I think breakout we got set up now. We're going to turn it down, I think, even one more quick. Ooh, right now Bruce pulled out in front of Aiden at the moment. I think Aiden getting those couple rolls. Oh, Aiden unfortunately tapping Tyler and going in. And he's back up. See if he can get out and around Zane, or Zane can make some gaps on him. Aiden and Zane have always been really competitive with each other. Ooh, Aiden cutting a little bit early there. Zane gave him some room, but Aiden wasn't able to capitalize on it. Minute at 30, Zane's pulling back away. Aiden a little bit early there again. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have to do some digging out from the bottom. Oh, Aiden unfortunately up and over again, trying to chase Zane down. Zane going a little bit early inside. This orange car, Tyler, man, it really catches your eye. Good looking car. Bruce now leader, trying to make his way out and around Zane. Oh, Zane making a little mistake, gonna give Bruce the spot. But Zane is right on his bumper. Oh, Zane unfortunately taking that inside line. There we go, back into it. That did put him about a lap down. Bruce right back up behind him. Oh, unfortunately there again too. Yeah, that ice gets a lot of grip. I think it's a little bit too much grip now for him. You got to aim a little bit higher. We're gonna have to tell him aim for just 2 wheels on the ice if you can. It's really hard to do. But he's fine as long as he stay off the ice. He gets that ice, which used to suck him around, and it's just kicking him up and over now. I think what it is I think he's aiming really inside coming out. Oh, unfortunately Tyler giving the leader Bruce a bump there. He did wait up for him, so good sportsmanship there out of Tyler. And that'll be it. Bruce is done. I think Bruce is going to take first on that. And Zane done. Alright, I think we took last on that, but like I said, we had to pull in and reset our settings, so hopefully we'll do better in the next heat. Alright, we're out for, I believe this is the 4th round out of 5 of the IROC. We got Peyton out in the silver. We got Rick here in the orange and black. And we got Tim in the bright orange and black right behind him. Wally is here in this pink Hello Kitty car. It's a new one for today. And then we got Ethan in the orange and white. And I think Dennis here, the Destroyer, rounding us out. Just waiting for some marshals, and they're going to send them on their way.
Alright, everybody ready? Spread them out.
And here we go. We're racing. Whoop, Peyton getting a little tail happy. Whoop, Ethan on his lid. I think he's got something broke there. Looks like parts. There's something. Looks like a body post there. Stuck. Oh, Ethan on the back stretch there again. All right, we're racing.
Watch down here in turn 4.
Looks like Peyton, I think, is going to end up pulling off. Destroyer up and over. He's flipped back. Yep, looks like Peyton's done for the time being. Unfortunate, I think he tried changing the setup up, and now it's a little bit too much. Rick out here running a pretty good lap.
Way down here, he's got a little, he's got himself out. All right, we got about a minute down. We got Wally out front.
Wally out front.
That's good enough for third overall.
Tim in second, in the orange body here. Bright orange. And I believe then that would leave Rick sitting in third.
Wally 53.501, Tim 52.502, Rick 51.5.
Rick running a 51 lap pace, so good for Rick. Oh, Destroyer, a little issue there. Payne's got some problems here on the front stretch. There he goes, he's getting into it. Oh, Destroyer up and over on the top there. 2 running us out, Ethan there. Wally leading us out in first at the moment. On the all pink Hello Kitty car. Oop, Peyton again on 2. Ooh, Rick two-wheeling saves it.
Check the rear bearing. Maybe you got a bearing that needs something. Acting like a drag race.
Ooh, Destroyer there on the front stretch. It's been a couple weeks since he's been out, so he might need some practice. Oop, Wally getting into it on the back stretch of the Destroyer. Rick able to sneak his way out and around. Just barely missing that, Marshall. There we go.
Rick in the lead, 52.503. First, second, third got a little battle.
Ooh.
Ethan 38.5.
There we go. Oh, Rick, unfortunately, going up and over. That's going to cost him a little bit. Probably drop him down to a 50 or 49 lap pace. This car, though, seems to be nice and set up, so I don't think we're going to have to mess around much with that. Mudboss, we did mess a little bit with his after the first. So, like I said, most cars we're hoping to have a good, strong second heat. Rick's, though, IROC, looks like we're going to have a good, strong first heat, which is good for him. We're going to make the day a little bit easier. This is points day 7 of 7. So we are going to have to drop our lowest one, so we're hoping to do better than what we did the worst out of the year. So we can drop one of our other numbers that might be a little bit lower and, of course, do better today. Wally chasing down Rick. Rick to give him a good run for the money, though. Able to put a little bit of a gap there on that back stretch. Coming up on traffic now. Rick was able to make it out. Wally just sneaking his way out and around the Destroyer. Destroyer stuck in the center. Rick, I believe, still sitting in third. Wally and Tim fighting for first and second. So it does look like you're going to have to be at least a 52 or higher to be in the A-main today. Kevin came out and turned, I believe, a 56 or a 57. Kevin was here working on trying to make his car run a 4.9 hot lap on Tuesday. That was pretty nuts even to see an IROC hit 5 seconds, going as fast as a breakout. Rick two-wheeling all the way around 1 and 2, able to hold on to it. Ethan and Destroyer getting into it there. And we are back into it, all cleaned up. Rick doing some good job dodging traffic today. Told Zane also that's going to be one key moment. We're going to have to definitely be patient today. Everyone's going to be on edge, being the last day of points. Everyone, of course, wanting to do the best they can for the season. Wally back out front. So Tim did have first there for a second.
Rick 51.501. Those guys looking to do 5, 6, and 7 overall.
And there's the race.
45.01.
Rick done, Wally done. Good driving from them two. See how many laps we can turn in the next. out for Zane's second heat of breakout. So I had a little talk with him about staying wide on the ends on this first lap. Just because his car is.
5-1, Zane 5-2.
Yep, so.
5 flat, Bruce.
Trying to get him to keep from breaking out. The first like 5 to 10 laps are the hardest for him just because the battery has such a surface charge on it. After that, he can sort of sit into his groove and sort of run a normal race then. There he is, starting to tuck in a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't break out. Nope, we're good. Yep, so I told him start about 2 feet off. Ooh, Bruce. Nope, Bruce broke out. So Bruce broke out. I think that's going to put Zane up. A little bit wide there.
506, close.
So
510, 529,
So Zane can tuck in a little bit now. Start hitting the ice on one side. He's keeping it wide though. You're right.
Zane on a 56, Bruce on a 55.
Zane trying to run very conservative. He doesn't want to break out. Say his car is a little bit faster on the straightaway than Bruce is.
505, Bruce.
Bruce there running 505 right on the line to get by Zane.
518, Bruce. 519, Zane.
So Zane's,
505, Bruce.
Zane can kick it up just a little bit. He's keeping it wide though. He's trying to be very conservative, but I think he's being a little too conservative. Bruce is going to end up catching back up with him.
Bruce back out front, 56, 501.
Oh, Bruce just got back on front.
502. Close,
So let's see if now that'll get him a little bit competitive.
513, Bruce, 513.
Both running 5-1, so they can both tuck it a little bit closer. There goes Zane starting to tuck it in. He's going
5-0, Zane.
Zane running right at a 5-0 there. He's going to try and catch back up to Bruce. If he can catch up with Bruce, I'll put him back into first. Well, like I said, I'm a lot more competitive in this class than what he is. He likes just going out and driving the car because it's his favorite car to drive.
535, Zane.
Zane's running a 5-3.
7504, Zane 56501.
He's running a 56 lap pace, so he could go a little bit faster. He has ran a 57.
Hold up, Zane. Come on. No. I don't want to take the camera.
Bruce 510.
I don't want to race. You can slow down for me.
Minute 30 to go.
Right,
Bruce 518, 512.
Only a few more to go. Zane
Zane 522.
running a 5-2. He doesn't want to break out at all. That first race he broke out a lot, so I think he's a little gun shy of breaking out. Doesn't want to run it at the line. He did run a 5-0 though. He did a 5:01, so he did run a good lap. He definitely has the laps down. Whoa, way wide there. But he's back into it. He's able to actually get his position up a little bit. Ooh, a little bit of a tap there. Not bad though. It sent Bruce to the inside a little bit earlier than he wanted to, but he was able to recover and keep his pace. Like I said, Zane just out here enjoying his run. Loves driving this car. It's a great car. Let's see. Zane now starting to catch up a little bit.
30 seconds to go.
30 seconds to go, so about 5 laps. About 6 laps, I guess.
Zane 5-5. Bruce 5-4. Zane 5-1.
Zane making the move.
Zane 5-2.
There we go. Good pass from Zane.
Zane 5-1.
Zane running a 5-1. Keep it up, Zane. Doing really good.
Bruce 5-1.
There we go. There's a good pace. Sit right at that 5-1.
Yeah.
And there it is. And Zane's going to take second place on that, but a really good drive out of him. Oop, I was going to say only one hit, but there's the second one. Great driving out of Zane. Great driving out of Bruce. Very clean race.
The race is completed. Marshall, they're all ready to go.
All right, we're out for second round for IROC. Looking to see if Zane can do better than the 47. And they're taking off. In this heat, we got Tyler again. We got we got Dennis in the blue car, Aiden in the yellow, Buddha, fast guy, and Justin here. Oh, turn 2. Zane making his way out and around the marshals, and Justin there. Oh, Zane, unfortunately, up and down. There we go, he's back into it. Aiden, unfortunately, broke. Might have been due to right before the race, Zane was having some issues, and I just got his car turned on. Whoa, set it down. There we go. There, we're back into it. Hard hits. We're going to stay on our wheels. We're going to do some good laps. Justin and Zane into it there. All right, we're back into it. All right, hopefully we can get it back into it. This has been a rough race already to start. Like I said, we got one car already down. Buddha out front on a 53 lap pace. Good job for Buddha. Zane, grabbing that ice. If he gets on that ice, he ends up, Zane unfortunately getting rolled there. There we go. Zane's got to stay outside of that ice or else his car is going two-wheeling. That ice is very, very grippy today. Zane looking to move up, I think they said to about the spot where Aiden's at, which I think is a 50 lap pace. So Zane has to keep on his wheels and he can do really good.
This car is his. You see him coming, give him room. Take him out.
Oh, Zane on the outside there. He's trying to give Buddha some room.
69.
Thankfully he didn't roll. He's back into it. Tyler there rolled on 2. Zane just getting past him. Zane going real wide now. He's pushing it really fast. But he is keeping ahead of everyone. Ooh, Justin unfortunately going wide there, getting into Tyler. Tyler now cleaned up in 4. Oh, Tyler two-wheeling again. Zane unfortunately right there. All right, back into it. He's able to hold his place. Justin up and over. Zane up and over on 2. There we go, we're back on our wheels. Oh, Tyler up and over. This track is definitely gripping up, making it very hard for these guys to keep it on all 4. So hopefully we can do a little bit better in our third heat, make it a little bit cleaner and get even more laps. I think this is going to be better than our first heat, but we're going to have to see when it's all said and done. And say hopefully Zane can keep it clean and on its wheels. We've been driving really good and clean, just the car is not necessarily responding always how he wants it to. Seems to be doing really good right now. Seems like he's got it. Everyone seems to be doing really good now. Everyone's pretty well spread out and running their own race, which is really good. Buddha on a 54. And Zane on a 46 lap pace, so he's definitely got to pick it up. He's doing a lot better than what he did in the first couple laps. Whoop, Zane going way wide there, not sure what's going on. There we go, he's back into it. It's like the throttle didn't let up there and he just stayed on it all the way to the outside. And trying to see if he can hold a spot, letting Buddha go by. Good driving out of Zane, let up there a little bit before 3 to let Buddha go by. That way Buddha can make the clean run. Tyler unfortunately up and over there in front of Dennis. That's cleaned up. Zane chasing Buddha down. Zane can keep a good pace. He can keep the same pace Buddha does, which is 53. He just needs to stay on his wheels and he just needs to be consistent about it. Whoop, like that. He was a little bit on the inside and turned a little early, and that cost you those fractions of a second. It's crazy how much just a little tiny mistake can make a big amount on your lap time. Take you from a 5.5 all the way to a 6. Well, Buddha and Tyler unfortunately getting into it there on 1 and 2. Buddha up and over and back going. That's going to probably take him off that 53 though. Oops, Zane going way wide, letting Buddha go by. Zane and Tyler, I guess, are the closest, I think, right now. Whoa!
IROC, you're up next.
Zane two-wheeling big, came down. Thankfully, he was able to save it, but it did slam his car down. So good thing we didn't lose an axle. It's a good way to lose an axle, having the car wound up and then it setting back down. We're right into it, though. Good driving. And there's the buzzer. Let's see if we did better than the first race. Definitely looking forward to that third heat to try and improve even more. And Zane's done. Good driving out of Z. All right, we're out here for Rick's second round. He turned to 51 as the first race, so he did really good that first race. Out here with him, we got Rich in the new red, white, and blue flag car. Oops, Randy here in the pink car. Oh, he's broke. Unfortunate. Xavier out here in the pink, red, and blue, and Tim in the orange and black, 55. Well, we got one car out already. So we're down to 4. Ooh, Xavier two-wheeling. He goes up and over and allows Rick to zoom right by. So I think Xavier's the only one sitting. So Rick running a really good race today. If he can get one more lap, that's going to get him way out into the A, I believe. If he can get 2 laps, that'll for sure secure him in the A. And it looks like he's got a lot cleaner race going on now than even the first race. First race, he was dodging traffic, and I think he rolled once or twice. So he might be in a good spot to make his way up to the A out of this. So really good day for Rick for IROC. Ooh, two-wheeling a little bit. That's going to be probably the Achilles heel of the car, is if he does end up getting to a point where it's gripping up and rolling. Sort of Zane's problem as well too. As the track's gripping up, he's got to just go really, really wide. Zane did improve. He went from a 47 to a 48. We do know he can do a lot better, but at least we did improve from the first round. Maybe that'll keep us up with a little bit faster group of guys and be able to do a good race on this third heat. So it's going to come down to the third heat for him, for Zane. It's going to make or break it. Yep. Xavier here in the pink and blue. I think he's sitting second. Or nope. Yep, American flag and pink and blue here, Xavier. So Rich and Xavier, they're running, I believe, first and second, and they're looking to move all the way up to the A group, way far. Xavier's a young driver. He seems to be a natural. From about week 2 or 3, he has been in the A group. Won a couple weeks, I believe. I don't know if he's won any during the point series, but I know he's won a couple of the off-series race weekends. Making his way out and around Rich there. Probably going to be able to take first place. I know Xavier has rolled a couple times though, so that might be holding him a lap or 2 down. And Rick now into the mix. He's in second place, I believe is what they just said. So he has moved ahead of Rich in the American flag car. Oh, as I said, he messed up the corner a little bit, but keeps on it, keeps his pace. So 1, 2, and 3, they said, are looking all to move and also all really close. So good clean run and gets you some good laps. What we need out of Zane is a good clean race. The second half of his heat, pretty good and clean. If he could have just done that in the first half, I bet you he'd be up here with Grandpa in this pace. At least for the third round, he would be. Ooh,
Inside on turn 2.
unfortunate Tim there. He's cleared up out of 2. Everyone having a really good run. Only 4 cars out here. You can really stretch your legs.
Inside turn 2.
Rich there two-wheeling, giving Rick the pass. Tim again was up and over in 2. He's got cleaned up real fast. Ooh, Xavier making some noise up here. He's out on his own, so he should be running pretty clean. Everyone's still alive. Xavier done. Rick Foreman done, and that's the race. And Rich there going to finish us off. Good driving out of everyone.
Xavier's going to take it. 50 more.
1 second.
All right, we're off and racing.
Second breakout.
Whoop. Oh, yeah, he's good. Zane was worried about breaking out that first lap, but he is good. Whoop. He did break out that second lap, though. So he is going nice and wide, so maybe we will have to turn it down just a little bit more. This car, I think, is getting broken in, and the bearings are sort of setting in and sort of freeing up. Zane, I think, trying to set his car up on the fly. Whoop.
Watch the front straight. Is that car dead?
No, just
Get it out of the
Get out.
front straight.
Move.
Get out of the way.
Watch the front straight.
You gotta make sure you're at a stop before you start messing with your stuff. There we go. There we go, now we're going.
Five, 2, Zane.
5-2 now.
5-1, Bruce.
So he's doing pretty good now. He can go in a little bit tighter.
5-1, 9, go to you.
So he's,
5-1, 2, Bruce.
so I know Zane is working on his straightaways. Whoop. So he's working on being straighter on the straightaways. That way he can keep his speed up. And with that, it is going to make it go faster. So he is going to have to slowly be turning his car down as he goes straighter on those straightaways. There you go. He's holding his line on the outside. Let's see if he can get right by Zane. Oop. Oh, there you go. He's going to switch it up and take the inside line. There's some good racing there. Zane up there putting in some work. Doing some really good clean driving though.
Bruce on a 57, Zane on a 49. 5-1, 2, Bruce.
So I think it should be good now for the main. He's got his car turned to a good point.
5-6, Zane.
Whoop. A little bump like that. There we go. Zane, I know he's a little bit excited to get out of here. He's got going over to his uncle, so that might be throwing off his head game a little bit during the race today. But doing really good. He is definitely keeping a lot straighter on the straightaways. You can tell the car goes a lot faster when you do hold it nice and straight. Whoa, took that corner a little bit weird, but was able to save it. Only tapped the wall a little bit. Bruce about to catch back up. As I say that, Zane gets his line.
Out front on 58.504. Zane 51.502.
Zane picking it up a little bit.
5-1, 6.
It was on a 49, now up to a 51. I think we are going to have to check his car out. It looks like it's pulling a little bit right. I'm not sure if something loosened up on that hit.
5-4, Bruce.
Bruce running 5:04, really close to breaking out. He's trying to get caught back up to Zane, make it a race again. Even though Zane's a bit behind, just for the sport. Bruce is real good about giving Zane a challenge, trying to push him farther in the sport. Oh, they both get into it a little bit. There we go. Let's see if Zane can chase him down. Looks like he is catching up to him a little bit. See if Zane can catch him. So when he does get competitive, you can tell because he does run really good, clean, straight lines and really nice and tight. Oh, it's definitely pulling right. I just heard him let go of the controller and seen it go right. So we're gonna have to check out everything, make sure doesn't have any loose parts, and most of the time that's why it's pulling, is something's gone loose. Whoop. Big old sweep there, made the track a diamond, and there goes the timer. One more lap for Zane. Looks like he hit that right. There we go. Zane good and done. Good driving for Zane. Alright, so we're out for the third heat. Zane got bumped down, but he should be a little bit lucky. We got only 4 cars out for his heat, so he should be able to have some good, clean racing. We did do some messing with his car and the suspension, so hopefully he's not going to be rolling nearly as much, and he can drive a little harder, faster. Whoop, as I say that, he two-wheels. Oh, it spins out a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're back into it. Whoa!
Front straight, go inside, go low on the front straight.
There we go, we're back into it. Alright, back to racing. I think right now it's between Dennis in the blue 84 and Ethan for first and second. Dennis, the destroyer. Oh, as I say that, Dennis goes up and over. Say Dennis in the red car and Zane, they've been sort of getting into it a little bit. Oh, Zane there, he's back on his wheels, good deal. Alright. So I think what we did, we're gonna have to counter that on the rear.
Back straight, go low in the back.
Because he is wanting to kick out a little bit.
Low in the back.
There we go. Oops, Zane gets a little bit of a bump. There we go. We're into it. Good driving, good pass. There we go. Minute down. Dennis out front.
502, watch turn 4. Dennis Reed in the 2, 46.502.
Dennis sitting first and second. Ethan in 3. Zane, I don't know what happened there. We're getting a little bit loose. Zane, oh.
Dennis looking to move up.
All right. Zane, no more talking. All right, try and get Zane to concentrate some. He is up there being a chatterbox, which does take away from his driving a little bit. And now we got him quieted down. It does look like he's driving a bit better. Okay, his car is getting a little bit tail happy coming out. Whoop, we got sandwiched there. So it is a little bit tail happy coming out of the corner. So I think we are going to have to put a little bit more weight into the left rear, try and keep that left rear from coming out. He is fast. He is just slightly loose. I think it's just a little bit looser than what he likes. There we go. He is putting down some good times. He just has to concentrate on his car and how his car's driving. He is nice and fast though. So it's just going to be a matter of concentrating. I don't know if he's going to do any better this race than what he did the first two, just with those wrecks there in the beginning. But I think he is going to be good for the main. Be a good group of guys to race against for the main, maybe get him up. Zane on 45, which is not any better at all, like I said, but hopefully we get some good practice. This car does seem to be doing a little better. I think it's more of a driving. So as we make these changes now, we're right on the point, so we're fine-tuning it, and I think every little tiny bit of change makes a big handling difference. So he's sort of got to drive out of it and get used to driving how it is now. He isn't rolling as much. He is two-wheeling a little bit. Whoop. So he is two-wheeling just a little bit, but not as bad as what he was. And he's not rolling nearly as much.
About a minute 20 to go.
Minute 20 to go. So Zane now up to the 2. Some good driving. Dennis Lepore, I'm not sure which Dennis that is, but he is on a #1 run with 49. Zane can catch up to him. That'll definitely do better. He got a 48 on the second round. Whoop, going as I say, he goes to the outside, but so does the other Dennis. But we're all into it, so that's good. Oop, Dennis is giving Dennis a bump.
51 seconds to go.
We're into it. Oh, Zane unfortunately on 2. I missed that. He was all by himself, so I know it was just a traction roll. Oh, I was going to say Ethan traction roll in there coming out of 4. Oh, Dennis and Dennis getting into it. Zane going nice and wide. Good driving out of him, dodging that. So hoping we can at least meet that 48 lap pace. I know he was down in pit, so he has some stuff to make up to get back up to that 49 lap pace. But he is a skilled driver. I know he can do it. So I'm going to mess with the suspension a little bit, and hopefully we can get it perfect for him for the main, and he can do good. 10 seconds to go.
Here we go.
And that's the buzzer. Zane's going to get another lap out of it. Dennis Lepore done. First place there. Zane up to second place. Good driving out of Zane. Stay in it. Goes from 4th to 2nd. Good driving.
Brandon's got that illegal wing on the back.
54 puts it in the air.
All right. So we're out for Rick's 3rd heat. He's sitting at a 53 lap pace, so he did really good, matching his best. We got him here. We got Brandon following him. We got Wally with that new pink Hello Kitty body. It's a hard one to miss. We got Gavin here in the black, pink, and green. And Brandon, of course, in the all blue with the crooked wing. And Rich here. Rich has the American flag 76 car. That's an awesome body on that.
Who wants to help him? There you go. Thank you.
All right. Now we got Marshalls.
Here we go. On the toe.
Here we go.
Plenty of time to put it in the A here. I'm sure we're doing bumps. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm sure.
5 from each one.
Technically your last chance, but it's your last legit chance.
All right. Say Kevin right now is holding the top dog pace at 57 laps. Rick, like I said here, sitting at 53. Actually, everybody in the top 10 are sitting at a 53 lap or higher.
Right now, you guys
It's pretty crazy. Like I said, this class has gotten to be a very competitive class. Hoping next year, next season, a lot of these guys can move into other classes as well. I like seeing the big IROC class, but need to get these guys racing other things as well too. Brandon, he races mudboss. Wally, this is the only thing he does. He could be racing something else. Rich, I think, is talking about making a mudboss for next year, so that'll be interesting to see him out mudbossing. Gavin actually runs 3 races, so he's full. So IROC, though, I think we got today another round of about 20 to 25 cars. Rick making his way out and around Wally. Didn't see how he made the pass. So right now Gavin's leading it off. I know he had a issue in the first heat. He actually went down to the low guys. I think he only had 4 laps.
Rick in the brown, sorry.
Rick right now, I think he's holding first. I didn't hear the running order. Brandon pulling off on the backstretch. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, Gavin, Rick, Wally, Rich. Brandon sitting down in 5th, but he was sitting there on the backstretch, so that makes some sense. Woo. Rick getting up there on Gavin and ended up getting a little fishtail there and give Gavin some breathing room. Wally's still trying to find his way out and around. So Say Rick pulling a little bit on the straightaways and Wally getting right back into it on the corners. They're running about identical lap times. I don't think their gap has gained or shortened. As I say that, Wally gets a little bit of a run on the inside, but then on the backstretch ends up going a little long. So they're right back at the same pace. Strong racing right here between Rick and Wally. Rick looking to go with 54. Wally also looking to go with 54. So both of them moving up a lap. See if Wally can make the nope. Wally trying to make the move. But every single time he makes a move, it throws him off his line just enough that Rick can keep the pace. Oop, Rick going way wide there. That might give Wally the chance. Oh, Rick able to recover his pace and get it right back going. And Rick is still holding on to second or third. Either way, I know him and Wally are right next to each other, neck and neck. Oh, Rick getting a little bit of a gap on Wally there. Started to put some work in.
Minute 10 to go.
Minute 10 to go.
Wally, Rich.
Rick still sitting in second. Wally still sitting in third.
1 through 4. Look at who all advanced. 4 spots, 3 spots, and 2 spots.
Rick looking to go 3 spots up. Oop. Rick checking up there a little bit. Threw Wally off his game. Wally turned early. Thankfully didn't roll him, but it did definitely slow him up a lot and put him off the pace. I think that's going to solidify second place for Rick.
The main group here getting it done. Putting some people in that fast heat down. Looking in now. Got to fight to keep your spot.
Gavin here first. Not pulling on Rick as much. Brandon in the mix of things. Trying sort of slowing Rick up a little bit. See if Rick can get out and around Brandon. Wally trying to get out and around Rick. He's caught right back up. 18 seconds to go. Oop, that's going to be what Rick needed to get by. See if he can hold on to it. Yep, solidifies it. Brandon looking to take the spot back. Wally trying to get out and around as well. And Wally makes the pass. Gets a little bit of a bump. And there we have it. I think Rick's going to move up to a 54 lap pace. And Wally also moving up to a 54 lap pace. Good driving out of everyone. Gavin moving up all the way to I think third. Good driving. Alright, we're out for the D main here. We're supposed to have 5 cars out here and we only got 4, so I'm not sure where the 5th is. But that's going to be a good run for Zane here. He's sitting out in front first. And then we got Tyler in 2 in the orange car. Orange generally looking car. And we got Dennis, Destroyer, here sitting in 3rd. And Ethan in 4th. Parade lap. Let's have Zane lead them off. Alright. Hopefully we got some good clean air and Zane can hold that lead all the way to the end. Some good start going on it now. There we go. Alright, Zane telling me his car is a lot better, so we did make a change. Tyler there catching up to Zane. Zane trying to make his way out and around traffic there. Whoop, got into the Destroyer a little bit. He's going to hold a spot. Tyler's sitting second. Both of you guys are battling for first. That way they can move up to the C main. Ooh, Tyler unfortunately getting rolled there by Ethan, I think. They were just battling out in the corner. Zane's staying out front. Whoa, 2 wheeling. See if he can get fixed. And he's back into it. I think that's going to let Tyler get by. Zane's into it though.
Tyler's back to the point 55.602. Zane 55.605.
Trying.
Ethan and Dennis.
Alright. Zane trying to chase Tyler down.
4 laps to go. Everybody's still on the lead lap.
Everybody on the lead lap at the moment, so good racing right now. Zane sitting first or second, Tyler in first, so that means Ethan's sitting in 3rd, and Dennis in 4th. Zane trying to pick it up here, so he can make his way. He's got to stay patient, turn some good laps, catch back up Tyler, and hopefully take advantage of a situation where Tyler might roll. Being only 4 cars, they can run really, really clean. two-wheeling there. He's able to make it around. See if he can get. He's right on Tyler's bumper.
Where clean laps don't really do it unless you're out front. Now you gotta get in there.
Whoop. Zane, unfortunately, to the outside. That's going to give Tyler some breathing room.
Just like that.
Whoa, Zane up and over on. And he's back into it. Tyler's still out in front. Zane's still holding on to the lead lap.
Still on the lead lap, which is pretty impressive.
Let's see if Zane can make his way through. Oh, turned a little bit too soon. Zane, stop talking, please. He gets to be a chatterbox, and there goes his driving. If he stays quiet, he can concentrate, and he drives a whole lot better. As he quiets up, he's actually starting to put a pace on him. Starting to actually get a lap.
Go high in 3 and 4, go high in 3 and 4.
See if he can hold on to it. There we go.
26 laps to go.
A lot better driving. He is going a little bit to the inside, but he's trying to just. So Zane and Tyler still on the lead lap. Zane just needs to get caught back up to Tyler and get around him. Tyler doing great here in the orange car. He's fixed his traction rolling issue. He was still traction rolling a little bit there at the beginning, but I think he sort of figured his line out. Now he's in first. He knows that he can just sort of ride it out. Zane, though, putting the heat down. He's catching up. Two-wheeling there. Oh, Dennis, unfortunately, there. Oh, he snicks right by Dennis.
They're looking to catch up to the two-car. Two-car looking to catch Ethan.
Zane's starting to catch up. Oh, unfortunately for Ethan there, up and over. He was catching up with Zane. Cleared up. Zane's starting to get almost a straightaway. Zane's got just about a straightaway on him. He can make it up in that 15 laps now. So I was telling from the get-go, patience and try and not talk, because if you're talking, you're going to be messing up. You got to take full concentration on driving. He's getting there. Slowly reeling Tyler in. I don't think there's enough laps though left in the race for him to do it. Maybe something happens. Tyler's getting slowed up. Tyler
across the line, Zane across the line.
Oh, Zane right behind Tyler, only by a couple seconds. Oh, Ethan there on the back stretch. That's going to slow Tyler up. Zane's catching right up. Tyler had to wait up a little bit because of that wreck to see what was going on. That's going to put Zane right into the lead. Good move on Zane. Zane out in front the last couple laps. Oh, that's going to make Tyler push. Oh, Zane up there making noise, talking. That's going to mess him up. Oh, Tyler now up front. Zane messed up just that little bit. And that's going to do it. Zane sitting second. Good racing. Good job. Tyler taking first. He's going to be moving into the C group. Awesome driving. All right. Got Zane out for his main for breakout. Bruce sitting in first and Zane in second. After this race, that means that whether it really doesn't matter where people place, but since they are racing today, that does mean that they both end up sitting first and second in points. Zane was actually sitting, I think, third or fourth in points, and just because he got to race today, so he did turn his car down. He is staying wide, but I think he can go a little bit tighter. There we go. No one breaking out yet. Zane holding right behind Bruce, keeping his pace right good. As long as he can stay at the same gap behind Bruce, he can hold on to second place. And then if Bruce breaks out, you can then take first just because of the breakout. As long as he doesn't break out. He's doing really good driving.
512, Zane.
There it goes. Running 5.1's pretty consistent. That's really good for him. He should be able to catch up a little bit then. You can tuck it a little bit tighter. It does look like he's catching up to Zane. Or Zane's catching up to Bruce a little bit. It's hard to really tell. Like I said, they both run 5.1s and not really gaining on either. Zane cutting a little bit inside there. There it goes. He's gaining a little bit. Taking a little bit of risk there, trying to make up some gap. Driving really good. Really nice and straight. I think he is
12, Zane. 12.
real close.
23, Bruce.
Running 5.12, 5.23 for Bruce.
18, Zane.
5.18 for Zane.
12, Bruce.
There we go. We got some tape up on the corner. Zane ran into it the one time. He's dodging it now.
Bruce is on 75, 627. Zane 75, 632.
Zane's sitting right behind Bruce, not letting him gain just a little bit, but then he catches right back up.
46
Right now
laps to
Bruce
go.
has a little bit up on him. 46 to go. So anything can happen being this close of a race. So Zane can step it up just a little bit from there. He's running a 5.23. Whoop, hit that tape right dead on. It's going to end up slowing you up.
22, Bruce.
Zane, Bruce running 5.22, so that means Zane can hopefully catch up a little bit. It's down to about a half a lap now. Bruce catching up a little bit on Zane. Zane can run a little bit tighter. There it goes. Good running from Zane.
38 laps to go. 34, Zane 49.
Yep, so Zane's running only 39, so he can go a lot faster. He's watching that one corner though because he doesn't want to hit that tape. So he's trying to go out and around the tape.
11,
I think he needs to try and tuck it in. There we go. So trying to aim to the inside of that tape. He can go nice and tight now with his car. Batteries wore down just enough.
27, Zane. 33 laps to go.
There we go, tucking on the inside. Good driving, Zane. Good driving. Whoop, went a little wide on that one.
11, Bruce. 14, Zane.
Down to a 1.514. 29 to go. Bruce running an 08, almost breaking out there. That tape's definitely giving him something to dodge. See, I think at this point, Zane, to make a good lap, he's definitely got to tuck to the inside of that tape mark and inside on both sides. Trying to keep his way ahead of Bruce. Great driving out of Zane. Bruce is one of the really fast drivers out of here. Usually it's him and Hope going 1 and 2. Sometimes Doug in the mix as well.
75, 628. Zane 75, 635.
Zane being able to stay ahead though stay ahead of him, stay on the lead lap for the whole 75. That's really good for Zane.
19, Bruce. 24, Zane.
Bruce is running a little bit faster than Zane. Zane can. Oop, I think
17,
Zane.
Zane.
Good job, Zane. Running a 5.17. I think that tape's
15,
sort.
Zane. 13, Bruce.
Ooh, Bruce just barely faster than Zane. Trying to catch back up. Trying to get that lap.
13, Zane.
Zane 5.13. Really good laps out of Zane. Really good. Making Bruce work for that to get a lap up on him. Whoop, a little bit of bounce. I think that's gonna, yep, let Bruce go by, but see if Zane can catch back up and get back on the lead lap. Zane getting real competitive here. Staying in there again too. Now if Bruce breaks out, Zane will be right back on the lead lap, but
09, Bruce.
Ooh, Bruce is doing an 09. Zane, I think, just doing what he can so he doesn't break out before the race ends, and hoping that maybe Bruce will. 5 to go. 4 now. Tell Zane's battery's starting to wear out after this 75 lapper. It does do really good holding up though for the whole 75 lap mains. Some awesome driving in Pan Car today. Really good driving out of Zane. Oop, that tape got him again. And that's the race. Good job, Zane. Staying pretty much on the top lap for the whole race. Excellent job. Nobody broke out at all. Great racing.
The race is completed.
All right, we're out here for the B main. Rick, with his 53 lappers, was able to move himself to the first spot in the B main. We got Wally following him, Rich in second, Brandon, or I'm sorry, Rich in third. Brandon following him, Tim in 5, Justin in 6, and Aiden's going to round us off in 7th. He got the bump out of the C main, so good racing out of Aiden, getting out of the C group and into the B.
He probably talks like him too.
Alright.
Alright.
Rick leading him around. I don't know how many parade laps we're going to do. I think we're going to do the tone here.
One more time around and we'll be getting started.
Alright, next time around, tone is going and it's going to be live. Oh, never mind. Brandon's rolling there on 2. So we're going to wait up.
Yeah, Brandon.
Brandon, you do that on purpose.
You ready now?
And here we go. Oh, never mind. Tim's on the...
Hang on.
Alright. There we go. That was probably the longest parade laps ever. And Rick going, Wally chasing him down. Rick going real wide. Rick, there we go. Rick holding in the line though, going wide. Wally not able to keep up. Rick's putting a gap on everyone. He's saying, I want to go to the A. He's already catching up with Justin here. Aiden from the C has moved up 2 spots already, putting Tim and Justin behind him. Oh, as that happens, I guess Aiden ended up getting into Brandon. But he waited up for Brandon, so good sportsmanship out of Aiden. Oh, I had to say that. Wally gets into Aiden, and Aiden stays on his wheel at least. I think Rick's still holding on to first, Wally in second. Brandon going over on his own there in 2. Tim 2-wheeling on 2, holding on to it though. Wally running a 5.4, fast lap of the race.
5.39. Watch go outside at 3 and 4 is clear.
Rick trying to find his way through this traffic. Wally just looking to follow him through it. Rick leading right now.
Black is your leader.
What can Brown do for you?
Oh, Brandon there getting into the back of Tim, ended up slowing him up. And Tim moving out of the way for Rick, thanks for that. Wally trying to make his way out around Tim, there he goes. Wally makes his way.
That pink car is
Yeah.
Yeah, and they are
Close battle for first and second. Wally right behind Rick, making a run for it now. Rick still holding on to that first though. Rick driving real smart, especially around traffic, but there is no traffic now. As I say that, ooh, Wally turns a little early. That's going to give Rick a whole straightaway. Rick catching up to traffic here. So right now 1, 2, 3, and 4 all still on the lead lap. Oh, I was going to say that Justin unfortunately goes up and over. I think Aiden's sitting in 4th out of the C group. Rick still holding first, Wally second.
Half a second is down between 1 and 2 right now. And about
They have been
3
sitting
seconds back to Rick.
about this gap the whole race. Just one waiting for the other one to make a mistake. Rick though not giving any.
Brown car, gentlemen, and the pink car behind it.
Coming up on more traffic.
Working hard. And then you got that flag coming behind. Go inside.
Oh, as I say that, Aiden and Tim get into it on 2. They're cleaned up and out of the way of the leaders. Oh, Aiden unfortunately. Or Aiden able to make his way actually through that. Tim going up and over. Aiden did not touch him. Wally takes the lead from Rick. Rick trying to find it back. Oh, sure. Somebody get Wally. Unfortunate there. Wally's gonna have to. Oh, Wally up and over again out of 2.
Where's Rich at?
That's gonna.
Rich moves up for the 2.
Rich now with the American flag car in the 2. Wally, very unfortunate there.
Wally down to the 3.
Wally down to the 3. Sorry about the cost there. Oh, Tim in 2. Oh, Rich in number 2 is out in 4. That's going to give Rick a lot of space. I think he's a lap up now. Oh, Wally, unfortunately, again, up and over. Aiden almost getting into Rick. Ends up rolling himself. Rick out here in front, trying to just make his way through traffic and stay clean. Aiden and Rich on his tail. But he does have a lap on the field. So he just needs to keep it clean. Whoop. Keep it clean, keep it clean. As I say that, he bumps the wall, so he's got some breathing room. I don't know if he knows that. He is still out there racing it hard, trying to stay ahead of Aiden. Aiden trying to find his way back through to get another lap back up from where he is. I think Aiden's still sitting in the 4th spot. We got Wally in 3rd now, trying to find his way back up to Rick. Rich sitting in 2nd, about a lap down from Rick. Brandon there rolling. Brandon having a whole bunch of traction problems on this race rolling. 5 laps to go if Rick can hold it out. He's going to be going up to the A group. Great day for that. Good time to move up in points and get some better points than our last. Aiden going through. Rick just let him go. Might as well stay on your wheels and keep the lead. 1 to go, and we're good. And good job out of Rick, taking 1st place, going to the A. Excellent driving. Good strong racing from Wally and Rich there, making it very competitive. All right, here we are out for the A main. Rick was able to race his way into the A main. He's starting out and back in 7th. Kevin is out here in Lightning Queen body, looking to win not only the race but the point season. We got Gavin following right behind Kevin. We got Bruce in 3, Mad Dog in 4, in 5, Xavier in 6. Bruce, I think it's broke or something. Oh, we're restarting anyways. All right, good deal. Yeah, we're gonna restart. That was a pretty crazy start there coming out of 4.
Lineup good here. Kevin, Gavin, Bruce, Mike, Buddha, Xavier, Rick.
All right, let's try it again.
This time around, we're going to start
next time around. And there we go. See if we have a good clean start. A lot better than last time. A lot better than last time. See if Rick can race his way out from the back. Kevin putting a gap. 2 and 3 getting into it. Buddha getting into it there. Xavier going all the way to the 2nd. Oh, Rick actually moving out to the 2nd place. From the B, great driving out of Rick. Kevin sitting in 1st. Lightning McQueen here, sitting in 1st still. I'm pretty sure though Rick is sitting here in 2nd place.
All right, 69 laps to go. Kevin is out front. Imagine that. 75, 707. Rick up to the 2.
Rick, Mad Dog right behind him, so he's sitting 3rd. So yes, Rick is sitting 2nd place. Kevin out in front. Kevin here right behind Xavier. Mad Dog sitting 3rd, trying to catch up. Trying to find his way out and around Rick. Rick though holding the line, trying to find his way out and around Buddha. Gonna get into Buddha. Unfortunate there. Oh, we got Mad Dog and Bruce getting into it. So I think that's going to put Rick into third or fourth. Yep, Mad Dog's into the second. Oh, Xavier in the 3, Gavin in 4. So Rick got dropped down to 5th. If he can catch up to Gavin here, he can get back into position. Still hasn't been lapped, so he's still on the lead lap. Right here, Kevin looking to try and put a lap on the group. Oh, Bruce and Rick getting into it on turn 1. That is going to put Kevin a good lap up now on the whole group. I think Mad Dog's the only one still left on the lead lap with Kevin. Xavier, I think, as well, possibly sitting in third. Kevin holding on to it, though. Rick, I think now up, down, he might be up to fourth. He was doing really good there, sitting in second for as long as he did. But Mad Dog basically is sitting, putting him back to where he was. So Rick's down about a lap from where he was at, unfortunately. Mad Dog's looking to find his way out and around so he can get back up, caught up to Kevin. Oh, Gavin, unfortunately, up and over there on 2.
I got winded because he texted himself. He's the tech guy.
46 to go. Kevin, Mad Dog, Xavier, Gavin in 4, Bruce in 5, Buddha in 6, and Rick gonna round us off, unfortunately. Rick was making a good strong run there for a long time. Really good driving though out of him. Making his way to the 7th place. That's going to give him some good points for the day. At least give him a 93, I believe, for the points. Some good clean racing now. 40 to go. Last day of points. Last race for points. And this is going to be it. Settling the whole series. Some of these guys have only raced 5 races, so this is going to be their only chance to get good points. Kevin actually being one of them. Kevin now in 2nd place, looking to try and make his way back up across Mad Dog. There he goes, taking the inside line, and he's back on it. Pulling back away. Oh, Xavier and Rick getting into it, coming out to 2. Rick rolling himself on 3. I'm not sure what happened there.
31 to go, Kevin.
31 to go. Kevin putting a gap on Mad Dog. Oh, Rick and Xavier getting into it. Coming out of 4. There, Rick straightened out. Xavier straightened out. Woo, Bruce and Mad Dog getting into it. I'm not sure what's going on with Rick there. I think he's just letting Mad Dog go out and around. So I got word that Rick accidentally messed up Mad Dog. That's why he was waiting up for Rick. Or that's why he was waiting up for Mad Dog, rather. So good sportsmanship out of Rick there. Our leader here, though, still fighting to put Mad Dog down a lap. Mad Dog in 3rd. He's on the lead lap. Gavin here in 2nd on the lead lap yet. So right now, the closest one to Kevin is Gavin. Oh, and Kevin does it, puts the lap up on 3rd. So only 2 people on the lead lap at the moment. Kevin out there showing how it's done, getting it done. During practice on Tuesday, he was running 5 flat with his IROC, which is pretty unheard of, pretty crazy.
No, he got better.
Did I get it?
Oh, he did get a... No, never mind. He's been wanting to get a 4.9. He hasn't been able to do it on Tuesday, and he's been trying to get it here during the day. They just teased him by saying that he did a 4.9, but he didn't. With the battery being this worn down, I'd be surprised if he did get a 4.9. Woo, everyone turning a little too early. Bruce, unfortunately, getting on his lid because of it. 10 to go. Kevin, Gavin, Mike, Bruce, Xavier, Buddha, and then Rick rounding us off.
I'd like to say the closest battle on the track is, but I really don't see.
Everyone's very spread out.
Maybe 4 or 5 Bruce and
Bruce and Xavier, I think they're saying, is the closest battle. But even that, I think Bruce is almost 3/4 of a lap down.
Back in the game. No, that's a lap down. 3 laps to go.
3 laps to go, Kevin.
Drive around. I think he's going to stop and get a milkshake before this.
Gavin here around us out second. Kevin in the Lightning McQueen body, debuting at Ford today for the win. Congratulations, Kevin. I think every single race this series that he raced, except for one, he got first. Great driving. Congratulations to everyone on that great day of driving the whole race series. Kevin, of course, I think is going to take first in the series and first today in the main. Zane got second in breakout. Rick, I think, got third in mudboss. Or no, he did get second in mudboss, and he's going to end up getting, I think, third in late model. So great driving from everybody, and make sure you guys stay tuned. We still got more racing, got 3 more weeks of racing. I think we're only going to do about 2 of filming. We do have a 150 lap endurance race coming up next weekend, so stay tuned for that.